Hey team, a great question was asked in the Facebook group today around like working nights and obviously sticking to like eating um, your meals, whether it's like 6 p.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning. Now, I don't know about you, but the last thing I probably fancy at 2 a.m. is a roast dinner. Okay, so trying to eat really well can be quite difficult. And I probably don't fancy anything like that at that time. So I want to firstly get you thinking a little bit differently about your shift pattern, and then it might make your choices around food feel a little bit better, because we can feel just because we've slept all day that we do actually have to have a meal at 2 a.m. Otherwise, you're obviously going to be knackered. But if you don't fancy it, you then start to turn to other food groups, or you don't eat at all, which then means come when you do wake up, you're chasing your tail and your energy levels are on its ass. Okay, so I want to get you thinking a little bit differently first. So let's just say you're aiming to eat 2,000 calories a day. There's different ways we could go about this. Okay, so we could, for example, eat our 2,000 calories just in one sitting. So you could get up before your night shift, eat 2,000 calories, and then go about your day. You probably wouldn't feel great about it, but you could do it. Okay, or we could split that 2,000 calories up into two big meals. So we could have two 1,000 calorie meals. So you could have one before your night shift and one at the end of your night shift. Okay, or we could have 1,000 calories, so a big meal. We could then have a medium snack, about 500 calories, and again another medium snack, and then 1,000 calories. Okay, or we could do like 1,000 calories, 500 calories, 250 calorie, 500, 1,000 calories. Okay, so a big meal, a medium snack, a small snack, a medium snack, a big meal. Okay, ultimately they all add up to 2,000 calories. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what you go for. You've just got to go with what works for you. And like you said, you're really busy, you don't always have time to eat, so you might find the smaller option might be a bit better for you. Okay, or an alternative of that, rather than trying to get all your meals in. Okay, so for example, this might look like, if we spread it out, you might find that at 3 p.m. before you start your shift, you have a big meal. Okay, then at 9 p.m., I'm just guessing your shift pattern, when you have a little bit of a break, you have a medium-ish snack. Okay, and then you have two smaller snacks throughout the evening, and then a big meal when you get up. Okay, again, it still adds up to that 2,000 calories. Okay, so what you want to start thinking of now is what these big meals, these medium snacks, and these small snacks look like. Okay, so like, how do you want to feel when you eat a big meal? You're probably hungry, you'll eat anything. Okay, and it'll just be how you feel now when you're going into tea. Okay, like how do you feel at 2 a.m. in the morning? Like, you probably don't fancy a big meal, so you might find you want some sweet stuff. Okay, you don't want much faff. Okay, we want it to be easy. Okay, and that's it really. Okay, and the medium meal is probably just going to be a smaller version, but it's not going to take as much effort. Okay, so we can just fill that in. So you could be like, right, I'll have a normal lunch here. Okay, I'll have that normal there. Okay, a medium snack might be, it could be a salad, or it could be like a protein-based yogurt with a ton of fruit. It could be anything. Okay, but like, gauge what that that medium snack is. And a smaller snack, it could be something as simple as like a protein shake. Okay, takes no effort, and you'll have some fruit with it. Or a protein bar if you fancy like something chocolatey covered. Okay, so you just need to determine like what you feel you can do. Like, how many meals are you trying to get in? If it's just three, divide your calories up by those 3 meals and determine what they are. So does it mean that you maybe need to have a bigger meal before and after work, and then you just need that medium snack in the middle, where it's something a little bit more refreshing, even if it is something like a Weetabix or an overnight oats or a porridge, or something that's a little bit easier and something that you can stomach, rather than trying to have your big meal And it's something that you can be consistent with and you can build on over time. So I hope that helps. But if you can first, number one, like determine like how, like the frequency of your meals on the night shift. Okay, of meals on your night shift. Then divide that up by how many calories, okay, or how you feel. Okay, so how do you feel when you come to eat? What do you fancy? Okay, and then it might mean you just have to make a decision on what a big meal looks like. And what like your smaller, more convenient meal looks like. And then build on there, okay? And then when we find that consistency and your energy's there, we can start adding to it. You'll probably find that it might just be like porridge, and then it becomes porridge and something, then something and something. And before you know it, you're going to have enough energy to go about your normal life. And the only thing you're going to struggle with is sleep rather than sleep, hunger, poor energy, and stuff like that. So drop me a message below. Let me know if this helps. And if you want to message me privately so I can help you a little bit more, I'm more than happy to. But great question. It's going to help a lot of people. And yeah, let me know what you think.